all-out brawl that played out on the floor of the Kisumu County Assembly after opposing camps clashed during a motion to oust Speaker Onyango Oloo, who's facing graft allegations. Members did not hold back as the hallowed debate chambers quickly became the theater of anarchy as each brought out their worst side in a scuffle that left some of the assembly orderlies injured. Here's Ouko Kusa with a full story on that drama.
Like a scene taken out of an action Hollywood thriller, so was the House of the Honorable Members. The trigger of the fisticuffs, a motion to kick out the embattled Speaker Onyango Oloo and replace him with the North Kisumu Ward Representative Elisha Oraro. Deputy Speaker Roy Samu, an ally of Oloo, sparked off the violent fracas when he attempted to adjourn the House.
The House stands adjourned till Thursday 2015. The House stands adjourned till Thursday on 12/2015. Thank you.
MCS loyal to Oloo, who is facing a 17 million shillings graft case, were clearly outnumbered, forcing assembly orderlies to come to their aid. A big mistake. The clerk of the assembly, Linet Ochieng, was forced to flee as chaos erupted. While the skirmishes were going on inside the house, outside, unruly youth danced and chanted anti-Oloo slogans. The clash came hours after two meetings called by ODM Kisumu County Coordinating Committee resolved that Oloo steps aside immediately as he fights his graft battles in court. The ODM team, chaired by Professor Ayecho Olueny, met 13 nominated MCAs at a local hotel before holding another meeting with the party's 44 elected MCAs to plan the ouster.
Party ni ODM, lazima wafanye nini? Heshimu na ifuate vile party anataka. Sisi tunataka Oraro ili kazi ziendelee. If you imagine, hakuna kazi inaendelea katika mji wa Kisumu County.
Vacate the office, pave way for investigation to be carried out.
Angry youths later broke the locks to Oloo's official office and installed the new acting speaker. Ouko Kusa, NTV, Kisumu.
More drama is still expected in Kisumu today because the same embattled County Assembly Speaker Onyango Oloo is expected to arrive in Kisumu today, and his supporters are already gathering at the Kisumu airport waiting for him to arrive. And it is said that they are going to hold a procession into the city center and then proceed all the way to the County Assembly and force him to stay in office. We now join Ouko Kusa with an update from that story in Kisumu. Ouko?
Yes, Zainab, as you've mentioned there, those are the rumors that we've heard this morning that the supporters of the embattled Speaker Onyango Oloo are planning actually to receive him here at the airport. We are made to understand that the plane carrying him should be landing at around 10. That is the Kenya Airways plane expected to land here at around 10. So we've seen quite a handful of people gather here so far, but we have witnessed heavy police presence here. Just a while ago, a Land Cruiser carrying quite a number of anti-riot police officers arrived here and drove straight through into the terminals. Not really the terminus, but the runway on the other side of the terminus. And of course, earlier on we also witnessed some senior police officers too arriving here. So we really don't. We are yet to confirm if this informations we've gotten are really true. But that is what we have so far. We are not taking chances. Remember, yesterday those fracas at the assembly were not really expected to turn out the way they did. Of course, there was some indications in the morning that the county assembly members had planned to install one of their own as the acting speaker, but the violence that was later witnessed in the house is something that a lot of people didn't actually envisage. But then that is it. So we are actually not really taking chances with the information we have today that the supporters of the embattled speaker are planning to actually stage some procession from here all the way to the CBD. It's more of like a showdown, just trying to the speaker just trying to send message out there that he is still in form, that he still he has that grip still of the assembly, as much as the county assembly yesterday decided to elect a new acting speaker to act on his behalf. Remember, there's a lot of accusations that have been leveled against Oloo as far as the operations at the assembly are concerned. They are talking of, they are accusing him of working in cahoot with a section of the county assembly members to frustrate Governor Onyango Oloo's government by shutting down some of the bills, or frustrating some of the bills that are sort of in line with the Governor Onyango Oloo's manifesto. They're talking about a roads and maintenance bill, a health bill, some crops bill, and of course we all know that the budget estimates for Kisumu County are yet to fully be passed, because earlier on, after the executive had presented the budget estimates to the county assembly sort of shut it down. They trimmed it, and of course made some adjustments there that the executive was not very comfortable with, and therefore occasioning a stalemate as far as that budget of 2019-2020 is concerned. And therefore, yesterday, when the newly elected acting speaker made his remarks to members of the media, he actually said that his first priority will be to ensure that those budget estimates are actually worked on and then passed on so that they can be implemented. So those are some of the issues that are stemming up from what has happened so far. Remember, Oloo is out on a bond after he was arraigned the other day on Monday following the graft at Lake Basin Development Authority. Is being accused of embezzling some 17 million shillings. So that case is already on, and the people who want him or who planned this ouster are saying that he should actually step aside now that he's a public office holder and is being mentioned in graft, that he should step aside until his name is cleared. So we expect more drama today, as you mentioned there, and we'll be here just to bring our viewers to see exactly what's going to happen as the day unfolds. Zaina.